Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ari, and today it's time for another HRT update. This time my 5-month HRT update. So stay tuned and we'll talk about that a bit, okay? Okay, so I'm recording this video actually on Christmas Day, so I'm actually 2 days away from 5 months on HRT, but I go back to work tomorrow, and if you know anything about retail, you know that, well, it's a little difficult to do much of anything during that week after Christmas. Everything's going to be focused on work, so I thought I'd make the video now and go over some of the changes. There's not a whole lot to this video, but a few of the things that I've seen. So for starters, there's not, for me at least, a great deal of difference between, month 4 and month 5. I haven't seen a lot of major changes necessarily. Yes, the breast development has continued. You probably can't tell on the camera, and you'll just have to take my word for it. I have no clue if you can tell anything. It's not like significant. I'm still, pretty small-chested, but a lot has changed on that. It's continued to develop. The biggest thing is more tissue under, which is continuing to grow, so that makes a difference. And yes, I do realize that without thinking about it, I just grabbed my boob on camera. Sorry. But anyway, so that's something that has changed a bit over the last month, and I have seen that continuing development there, to where it does look better when I'm wearing, dress shirts for work or things like that. I'm not completely and totally flat when I'm wearing it. You can actually see some definition, so it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. Of course, I'm still thinking about, what the future is going to hold in regards to top surgery, and if that's something that I'm going to look at. It's definitely something I'm going to consider, which I can't do until the 1-year mark anyway, so I'll see what has developed by the time I reach that 1-year mark, and who knows, a lot could change between now and then. A lot has changed between starting HRT and now being at month 5, so it could still change. I'm giving it a little time to see what happens. Okay, so I'm trying to do the video as fast as I can because my camera battery is slowly dying, so if this ends up being choppy, it'll probably be because I ended up having to do it in multiple takes at different times, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, one of the other things that's changed is in my last video I talked about some of the pain below the belt line. That has thankfully given way, and I haven't had any of that over the past month, so that's been a really big relief. Even though I've increased my medication, I haven't had quite as much nausea associated with it, which may be that my body's adjusting to the medication better. I don't know. But I haven't had a great deal of nausea since I increased my hormone levels, so that's been a major plus. Tenderness here is sort of hit and miss. There are days when it's worse than others and days when it's perfectly fine and I don't even think about it. So that's definitely changed. No major skin changes as far as that goes. I have seen a little bit of hair changes as far as body hair, at least. My hair here is still growing at the same rate it's always been. Hopefully that'll kick up a bit, but it is what it is. But I'm one of those people who obsessively, I don't like arm hair either. And in the past, when I would shave, it would come back pretty quickly and it would come back more coarse and dark. Now I'm noticing more and more that when things do come back, they're coming back finer and actually blonde in color. So it's really not nearly as noticeable now. So that's cut down a lot, actually. Of course, underarm hair, all that, the rate in which that grows back seems to have decreased. So that's a big plus. I can't really say anything on facial hair because, of course, estrogen does nothing for that. But I am going through laser treatments, and I actually have a laser treatment later this week. In just a couple of days, Okay, a few days. So I'll be able to tell you a little bit more about that. I'm hoping that I will get to go because it's been snowing, and I have to do a little bit of a drive for the laser treatments, and I really don't drive well in snow, or not in snow. I'm not a confident driver. So hopefully that won't be an issue. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it on the changes. I know that's kind of a lackluster video, but it's just not the major changes, which is okay. I know there are going to be those times when you're doing HRT where everything seems to be moving incredibly fast, and then there are other times when things just seem to slow down. You know, my next doctor's appointment won't be until February, so I'll kind of look forward to seeing, as much as I hate needles, in doing the blood work and getting the results back and seeing where my hormone levels are and what my doctor decides is best to do from there. So that's kind of what I'm looking at now. But anyway, that's a little bit of a roundup of any changes I've seen over the past month. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more to tell you in my 6-month video, which will be at the end of January. But, you know, we'll see. Whatever happens, happens. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it on this. So guys, that was the video for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I try to, you know, continue to do the HRT videos. They are the most popular videos that I do. And I hate that this one had so little info, but I'm not going to tell you something. I've got to go based on what's happening. So unfortunately, this was one of those times when not as much was happening. So yeah, but anyway, do click subscribe if you want to see more videos. Leave comments. Tell me what type of videos you would like to see. You know, make sure you let me know. Tell me about your stories with HRT. Leave that in the comments. I'm always interested in hearing what other people are going through and what other people see. And it sort of gives a little bit of a barometer. Everyone's different, but it helps me see, you know, how well I'm going with the consensus of what normally happens. So, you know, leave me a comment and click subscribe. As always, my quote from Kesha, don't let the bastards get you down. Someone is going to hate you for something anyway, so it may as well be something interesting, and you being you. Always keep safety in mind, as I've learned in previous videos, and you will see me talk about. So, yeah, with that, click subscribe, come back, and hopefully I'll have another video soon. I might make another one today, but I don't really know what about, so I'm still thinking on that. But anyway, have a great day, and until I see you next time, lots of love, guys. Bye-bye. So yeah, guys, I said it was kind of a snowy day, and here's what I'm talking about. Sorry for the water kind of getting in the way on the door. It's cold, and I'm in a skirt, and I really don't feel like freezing to death. But yeah, we got a fair amount of snow over the last night, so that was the snow I was talking about. I guess I can open the door really quickly and kind of see. So yeah, that's it. Alright, closing the door.